You like that angry bird in the background? Yeah, pretty much represents most of America, if you ask me. Sometimes it's got a little angry smile on its face, and other times it's just downright angry, right? Well, I think that America, we're sort of like these angry birds. We've just sort of had enough. We're sort of angry, but we don't know what to do. Are you like that? Do you consider yourself a patriot? Do you wish there was something that you could do to actually help change America? Do you wish America changed? Well, if you do, I have something for you to listen to. The Middle Class Party is a brand new party that you can join. You are invited. If you're not a lunacy left person or a radical right person, then this is a home for you. This Middle Class Party is built by middle class people who have witnessed the middle class get decimated. That started with President Clinton, has continued through both Republican and Democratic leaderships that we've had. Two parties that have both done the same thing, moved our factories off to China, where they end up manufacturing everything for America, and you and I suffer. Yes, the middle class suffers. Instead, we have to work harder to make the same amount of money, or we need to pick up a second job as being an Uber driver so we can make extra money. Sometimes Uber drivers have to work extra hours just to be able to pay the bills. Every time we turn around, we're getting squeezed by the super rich. Whether it's Uber itself, Lyft itself, which squeezes the poor Uber driver, which has just happened recently where they make less and less money. Or if it's taxation that takes place that makes gasoline cost more money. Or if it's our policies in the federal government that spends, I don't know, I think it was $84 billion worldwide on things that have nothing to do with America. Arguably, virtually nothing when we have people sitting at home in America having to work twice, 3 times as hard as we ever have. And yet we're not addressing the problems that we have here at home. No, we don't. Why are we not addressing that? It's because it's pretty simple. The middle class needs a party so that we have a voice in America with these politicians. In both parties, whether that's the lunacy left or the radical right, they both have the same number of billionaire donors. And I'm not going to say that they're all evil. I'm not. They're just all about themselves. We have a selfish society here. It's all about me, 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 me. It's not about us, 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 us. And America was once that. How do we come together and build something? And America was founded, it's rooted in that. Leaving the country of oppression, coming to a place where we could literally make something for ourselves. And people all across the world right now still want to come to that dream. But it's not here. President Trump has closed the borders. And Biden let everybody in so they would vote for more Democrats. I mean, it's just like, it's insane for what we've seen. So, if you consider yourself a person who is an independent voter, and you once maybe voted liberal, or you once maybe voted conservative, and now you find yourself with no home because you don't know what to do. You can't sit there and be like, yeah, Maha, or yeah, liberal left, because it's gone too crazy. This is a home for you. The Middle Class Party is about rebuilding America. It's got some very simple, fundamental aspects. By the way, if you like this video, if you know 3 people that you love and care for, 3 people is all I ask. Please share this with them. Please press like. Please subscribe to our channel, because we need just a little bit from you. A little bit from you so that we can pull together all the independents and have one voice. And when I've studied what the independents really want, it's basically only a few things. We do want factories to come back from foreign countries back to America. But we also recognize we need to have organized immigration to be able to work at those factories. Immigration that makes sense, that's not radical right, and it's not loosey-goosey left, right? We know that there's a middle ground there. That's number one. Number two, we know that we need term limits because these politicians, they're evil. They become evil. I mean, they get so corrupted by money that they don't even see what they're doing on a daily basis. I don't think that all people are bad. I actually believe that if you look at every religion in the world, every religion says one similar thing, that everything, all of us have a Holy Spirit inside of us. And to me, that's God. It's just our egos control us so much that God is not seen or heard. And we stifle that Holy Spirit. And the reality is, I'm not a religious, right, crazy person. I just know that I believe in humanity. But I do believe that our humanity is corrupted by the evilness that money can bring and power can bring. So we must put into place something that controls that, something that stops that. And that would be 2-term limits. That means no lobbyists in government anymore. Lobbyists were once needed in order to be able to go from, I don't know, California to take a train and go back and explain what's going on the West Coast, and they need federal money for something. It's no longer needed. Everyone has Google. We have AI technology. These politicians don't need it anymore. They don't need to sit down with AT&T. They don't need to sit down with the gas and oil companies. That's not needed. They want to understand a policy, they just can go Google it. And you know what? All those agencies, they can put up on their website what they need from the federal government, just like the middle class can put up what we need. We need politicians to listen to us. So lobbyists are out. 2-term limits are in. 2 terms, get the fuck out. We don't need you here anymore. Thank you for your service. By the way, it should be a part-time job. You should still keep your job so you're not making all your income. They keep voting themselves pay increases. Really? They have a different health care plan than you and me. Really? Does that make sense? Really? I mean, you have politicians that are going from, like the mayor of Chicago going to Africa and lobbying what? Take care of your people at home. You have people you have corporations, retailers leaving because the things in Chicago are so bad that they don't want to be there anymore because the thievery is so bad. Take care of the people at home. We need to reinvest into Americans. We need to take care of the people that have no homes. We need to fix our health care program. We need to address the Medicare, Medicaid, medical issue. We have such a gigantic problem at our hands. We live to much older age. We need to address that. It's not going to be easy. Not everyone's going to want to vote for it. And you're going to get lunacy left that's going to scream and complain and make lies there, and the radical right are going to lie on that side. Everybody is a liar. Why? Because they're funded by these NGOs and these. We have to get the money out of politics so the lying stops. That's what the middle class party is standing up for. That's what we need. So if you're like me, if you've been looking at the politics and you said, I'm an independent, but I don't know what to do. You know, one day you'll go vote this way, next year you'll vote that way. That's why it's so crazy, right? How can you vote in Trump one year, 4 years later vote in, Biden? My God, really? And then 4 years later vote in Trump again? You can see that the middle class, we are the reason we get sick of a policy and we vote the exact opposite. But what we need to do is we need to come together. We need to come together with one voice, one demand across the board on each of these subjects so that we are heard once again, where we have a country that is a middle class oriented country once again. And maybe, just maybe, we're going to be able to have a place that we can call home again and be proud to call home again. So, if you'd like to make a change, if you want to lay on your deathbed one day in the future and look back and say, you know what, I actually did something for America, something I'm proud of, please join the Middle Class Party. Please press like, share this. It's simple. Just share it with your friends and family. That's all I ask. Just do a little sharing. Just share it. Because if you want to make a change, it begins with sharing. Sharing is truly caring. And if you can do this for America, if you can do this for your family, for the future of your family, maybe together we can all do something wonderful. Maybe together we can all change America for the better and bring back the most powerful block of our country, which has been and should always be the middle class. Now, I believe in one prayer, and that is, you're beautiful, you're created by God, you're here for a purpose. That purpose is to serve other people's well-being. Now, if you believe that you're here to serve other people's well-being, please check out the link below, join the middle class party, help me help the middle class, may we all help the middle class get strong once again. My name is Drew. I'm here to serve you.